Hey guys, this is Cpt Bgriff.
And this is VG.
So we're back at you here with another commentary. This time it's VG on Pit Multi-Flag in the MLG playlist.
Correct. So let's start her up here.
So not to give away any spoilers here, but
Spoiler alert.
you're gonna be learning today how to take a loss.
Meaning I lose this game.
Matt loses this game. Not playing with any.
Bad.
Matt kind of playing on his own, not with any friends here. Going for the start. Going for the Rockets at green.
My teammates weren't talking much either.
Pretty successful in getting it.
About the game.
Gets a nice rocket kill there on Jimmy's turret, expecting where he's going to jump. So the big thing I think about Pit is that a lot of players don't utilize is you could really tap in the meta game, especially on MLG Pit Flag. The first example you get is right here on the spawn system. Now Matt goes up top snipe here for red team and gets a couple good shots there on Tian. And you gotta recognize when you're on your enemy's top snipe, whenever your enemies go down, they're gonna be spawning shotgun side mostly. So be able to recognize that, recognize the spawn system, and pay attention to where your teammates are. If a good amount of your teammates are over an enemy shotgun and you notice that enemy team is down, you gotta be looking to their courtyard for the easy spawn kills.
Right. There are three main places that they'll spawn on Pit. Either by shotgun, they'll spawn in the flag, or they'll spawn at courtyard. And courtyard and shotgun are the two most common spawns. So normally you want to run the flag, whichever way they're not going to spawn. Under bridge is a really uncommon flag run. It can work at times, but if you know they're going to spawn shotgun, it's usually better to try and spawn kill them again. Or if you really need the pull, run it green.
Smack goes down here. Recognizes that the flag's been pulled, and he notices the sniper on his training, so he goes ahead, gets the easy 4 or 5 shot here, and goes for the sniper, but only 1 bullet left. And going for the no scope, he pins his teammate there in the back, but VG does a solid job here in a second of going for the flag recovery, getting a nice LPR there.
I see long haul, they're coming out long haul, so throw an aid, get them weak, finish those guys off.
Nice double kill. I mean, eventually when you're trying to hold the flag, hold the R team from getting the nice flag pull, eventually you gotta expect your teammates to come in there and kind of finish off once you die. Kind of hold off the flag from there.
Right, which they do a pretty decent job of right here. This flag gets returned, so it was a good team effort.
So with all the players around there, just gonna be talking about the spawn system here. I really enjoy Pit Flag. With a good amount of with VG back there holding the flag there near shotgun needler area there, you should be expecting the enemy team to be spawning from courtyard mostly and coming to you from that direction. So just always be aware. I mean, recognize where your teammates are, where you could stop spawns. You could stop spawns by throwing an aid in the general area if you know a spawn's coming. That certainly works at times. So always be thinking about it. Knowing where your enemies are coming from before they come, definitely really helps you while you're playing along.
Right.
As Matt sees rockets up here, expecting him to probably go for him once he spawns.
I see the sniper on a court, and at this point, the flag's on their side of the map, and we have nobody on their side of the map, so it's pretty easy to determine that they have this flag. So the best thing to do in this case is to get them off of our side, especially when you have a sniper like in this situation.
It's Matt. As VG takes out Zam there, his teammate has the sniper rifle. So I'm not sure how much your teammates were calling out this game, VG.
Very rarely, if at all.
Very rarely, but when you get in a game like that, which is pretty often here in the winding down days of Halo 3, you could always kind of recognize where the enemies are based on where your teammates' red X's are, based on the indicators above your teammates' heads as whether or not they're shooting. So whenever you're in a game with guys with no mics not calling out, I mean, you could always utilize what the game gives you in terms of...
even if they're not calling out, you should still be calling out, because there is a good chance they will hear you through your TV. If you want to win the game, you don't want to go into grudge mode, where if they don't call out, you don't call out. Yeah. The best way is, even if they're not helping you, you still have to help them if you want to have a chance of winning the game.
VG getting the nice LPR, but then getting cleaned up there by Zam. So in terms of mics and talking and stuff, what do you recommend as far as your gaming setup? You have I know your setup. You have a nice mic, and
my setup is I mean, anything will work. It depends. All depends on preference, you know. If you, I personally, let's just go with my setup first. I use a ViewSonic monitor, 1080p monitor. I have an Astro 840 head mix amp, and I don't use the 840 headset. I use the Turtle Beach HPX headset, which is a higher sound quality than the actual 840 headset. I combine them. They can be combined, the 840 mix amp and other headsets like computer headsets. So that's what I use, and with that I can get very good sound quality. I can chat with other people, and I get widescreen, very high definition gameplay. You don't really need all that. It helps, but you know, as long as you have a decent TV, which they can see on. If you want, you can get headphones, which helps with you know, sound positioning, telling where your teammates and enemies are, telling when certain things spawn. Like custom is the easiest thing to hear with a headset on. So when custom spawns or any kind of overshield power up, very easy to hear.
As VG's put together a solid life there, stopping the flag cap there, chasing down the guy who took his flag, and go ahead and taking out Sam to get the sniper rifle, taking out on his enemy's train, but does a solid job there. Personally, I use X1 headphones, which I think it's a really just solid, cheap way to, you know,
it's a very good.
It's X1 headphones are about
price.
Yeah, $50-$60. So I mean, the price of a game, but not only is the sound quality, you know, great, but it really does help you in games like Halo, Call of Duty. I know for all you Modern Warfare 2 gamers, soon-to-be Black Ops gamers out there, it really does help you in terms of hearing where stuff, and not so much like the things like grenades or footsteps or anything, but more so in what direction it's coming from, which it sounds weird, but it really does help. So I would highly recommend them to anybody out there. You know, drop $60. It'll make all your games, you know, a bit better, a lot better sound quality wise, and it can help you like online if you're playing competitively, as VG gets sniped right there with either quick scope or a nice no scope.
Some dentistry done. So now we're on the respawn. Now we're on the defense, as we are for the majority of the game. They're on our training. They're in our flag. Now we're just working to clean them out before we can hopefully make another push.
And if your teammates aren't talking, I mean, it's a good. You could really tell where your enemies are based on where you spawn. If you're spawning court and you know the other team's making a push, I mean, it's common sense that they're coming down the long haul for your flag right there. I think another important thing to touch on, especially as VG's down here 1-0, but it doesn't look good on this flag game. Just like kind of keeping your head in the game. Like all the time I hear, you know, teammates, you know, just freaking out over the headset about, you know, Jesus Christ, look at that lag, or, you know, like, oh geez, host. Like, I think it can't be overstated. If you just,
can you hear my chat?
If you really concentrate on your life, you know, a life in Halo individually, then, you know, good things are gonna come about it. I mean, just don't do everything like robotically, and just, you know, immediately blame anything on lag or, you know, some sort of bad thing that the game gave you, but just kind of recognize your mistake and go ahead from that. I mean, you'll really see results, and it really will help. As VG does a really nice move there, just dropping off and just staying there waiting for the enemy to come to him. Although he gets killed, you know, you have to recognize when you have to fall back, when you have to stop, and when, you know, you could have very easily gotten the drop enough on that guy to get the kill.
Right. And here I recognize the custom is spawned, so I grab that. Trying to make a push up. See if anyone's there, but I recognize both my teammates are dead, and even with custom, I'm likely to die if I try to take all four of them out. So I push back and wait for my team to respawn, just defend.
The smart move there.
Well, nothing's really respawning at the moment besides custom. Actually, I lied. Rockets are coming up about right now, so I recognize that in a few seconds.
And for all you aspiring competitive gamers out there, I mean, you gotta learn the spawn times for your power weapons.
A bit unfortunate there, but I do get a ninja.
Nice ninja right there. You know, learn the spawn times for the power weapons. It's pretty easy. I know there's a couple MP3 files out there put together by guys from MLG. You know, where you could start your iPod MP3 at the beginning of the game, and it'll tell you when something is going to be coming up, you know, OS sniper.
Right.
So
I made some. Not only did I made a bad decision trying to push like that, and then I shot a bunch of bucket rockets, and neither of those things really contributed to helping my team. So I probably should have stayed back. Recognized they had that cap, but with rockets I felt I could stop it, and I was incorrect there. So now they're on our side.
Zam
again
coming around.
So I go back to try and clear them out. Right now it's we're down 2-0. Based on what I've seen at this point in the game, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose, but you can't give up. You still gotta keep trying. Funny?
No.
Okay.
So VG going ahead here, trying to take out Jimmy Star, who has a flag cap. And sometimes you do, while your teammates are going up, recognize that it's important to take out the guy who's covering the flag, the flag carrier. Because if you just follow around with teammates who are rushing, or just, trying to chase the flag carrier, you're going to easily get taken out from behind by the guy who's, smart, staying back on plat and just covering. Right.
I probably should have not thrown nades there and kept shooting, because I missed both grenades. They didn't really do any damage. If I kept shooting, I probably would have been able to take out at least 2 of those guys, or assisted to taking out at least 2 of those guys, but that didn't happen. And
as blue team is 4 down here, all spawned courtyard, or I'm sorry, spawned shotgun spawn.
Pushing up healers, trying to get some more defense on. We're 3 down again.
Blue team is once again 3 down, so always recognize how many down your team is as VG puts some shots in Zam once again over there with the sniper. Sees OS up, gets the nice timing there. Oh, nice double kill with the no scope on Jimmy Star, and goes ahead and tries to take out Suicity. Gets him 1 shot in his needler pit. And all in all, a good job of getting red team out of his side of the map. Good timing with the OS, getting the sniper, putting it to good work with the no scope, and he goes down in the end. But solid life of getting him off a red side for the end game here.
My teammates on the other side, trying to, I guess, get a distraction pull. But at the same time, they're on our side, and I guess whoever's over there managed to take all 3 of them out. So now I'm once again alone, left to try and take down the entire team by myself.
So as we're going down to about 2:30 in the game here, just everybody who's watching, feel free to post any comments below what we can improve on here. This is only our 3rd, 4th video, so we're still working through what we're doing. Or if you want to have your own games commentate on, if you have doesn't have to be like a super game, doesn't have to be a super perfection game or anything like that. Just a game that you want commentated on, or if you're looking for us to try and help you out in any way by commentating on your video, then feel free to shoot us a comment on the channel, or go ahead and contact either one of us on uorgaming.com.
uorgaming.com.
And check out UOR Gaming while you're on the site. It's pretty solid. So, this game's over here 3-0. Matt probably doing a solid job gameplay-wise.
I went positive.
Went positive. Probably, contributed to most of the team, so a solid job from VG. Once again, feel free to leave any comments, or send us or contact us about getting your own videos commentated on. We're looking forward to it. See you later, guys.
Bye.